All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun SETI YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships is right down in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Student SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Black, Definitive Black Manhood, a dynamic, amazing program for the brothers designed by the General. You can preview the curriculum, the course. All you had to do is just click the link, go over there. You can preview it. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers sit down once a week discussing very important, powerful, vital information pertinent to their growth and development. Get over there, check it out, brothers, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Student SETI DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general, Old Mecca, ancient Egypt, ancient Nubia, West Africa. We got also the Naga Kush, Mesopotamia, Black Babylon, all the religions, Illuminati, New World Order, fraternity, sorority, Freemasonry, hip hop. Everything under the sun is there, family. The blueprint for global Africa supremacy. What we touching on, been touching on. You see, what we don't wait till the shit get on fire. It's already on fire. You feel the heat. You just don't see the flames. But we got all the subjects over there for your family, and so it's not another website that can compare, compete, become a member today. And everybody knows said he got the pop in his page on Patreon, over 500 exclusive live stream. The link is right there at the top of the chat. Click it. Boom. Go over there. Be amazed. Get access to up to 500 exclusive live streams, and you thank me later. That's right. To all the family out there that donate to the general, thank you. Those who would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, and share it with your family and friends. Comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. I didn't, I've been, keeping just a bare minimum, watching the riots and shit, which I call insurrection, because when you start seeing another motherfucker's flag flying, it's time to crack heads. It just is. It just is. There's no other way to explain that. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going. I mean, and you're gonna flex. You in a act, and and again in an act, and it's not the first time I've seen that. You see what I'm saying? You motherfuckers is in for a rude awakening. It must be a rude awakening to that type. If you a citizen, that's one thing. You wouldn't even. And this is crazy, because you got a lot of people that love, and they just show you. That they come over here and they use, they use the United States, get their dough, take their dough somewhere else, develop. They do the same shit in our community. You see, and how do we? And, I mean, and black people got to stand for something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always, you floating, but you ain't. You got to have something solid. And so, you people's mad about the going, they ain't going back to Africa. Understandable. That don't mean you can't have African-centered thought and philosophy and blueprint, because that could be practiced anywhere where the black family is located on the planet. It does not require you to go to Africa. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of races on the planet, and they got branches of they people all over the country, and wherever they live at, it look damn near like where they come from. You see, you go to Chinatown, it look like you damn near in China. It look like, as if that section of the goddamn city is functioning like it's in China. So people understand that. That's just a crutch that motherfuckers use when they want, we ain't going. Ain't nobody asked you to go nowhere. You see, but what they got to do with black philosophy and ideology that could be practiced? You watch these Italian motherfuckers, they do the same. They go in their little areas and they live like they in Sicily some motherfucking way. You understand what I'm saying? And all the other races, they do the same. When you go into their area, they live in like little miniature communities back in their motherland. That's how they live. But somehow we fail. We can't connect one and one together. And so that'd be our crutch on why we can't practice shit. It's just always an excuse, one way or another, even though it could help us and benefit us to do that. We just find an excuse for every fucking thing, you see. And so here it is, we allow motherfuckers to come in and benefit off of our community. We don't get shit back. And you know what I'm saying? We don't get shit back. They come into the community, and yes, it is our goddamn fault. And so, when you get ready to, and when you get ready to uproot motherfuckers out your community, how they gonna act? Because you seeing it right now. You better look at this shit. Because they, when a motherfucker become addicted to getting that level of money from you for free, they getting free money. They don't have to invest into your community, do they? They don't have to invest into you. They can get 100% profit off of you, where they don't everything that they profit from. They can take that shit right on out to their community, build up their community, and don't have to put a dollar. They won't put a fucking park. They won't put no nothing. They won't put a fucking a swing set, a fucking basketball rim or nothing. They won't do a motherfucking thing for your community, and they getting all the wealth out of your community, and they are addicted to getting free fucking economy without a trade-off. You see these motherfucking these nations, they trade. You understand what I'm saying? And okay, you gonna trade this, I'm gonna trade this, I'm gonna get something out of this deal too. What the fuck? We ain't getting nothing. So when you think about it, these people done been over here for however long, getting free money, ain't paying no motherfucking taxes. You see what I'm saying? They ain't paying no tax. They can get all the money, don't have to pay no taxes. They can go and take their money wherever they at, invest it back down into fucking the cartel or whatever the fuck they want to do. You see what I'm saying? Undercutting them fucking nation. This is I don't understand what people's, and see, but when people get addicted to getting that free motherfucking money, and you take that goddamn pacifier, you take that bottle out of their motherfucking mouth, you understand, they get erratic. And imagine when you stand on all 10 and you get ready to say, you know what? We not letting y'all open up no more liquor stores, no more gas stations, no more, them homemade grocery stores and shit and all of that. And you ain't letting no more no Asians open up no motherfucker. They don't let you do it in they shit. Now you show me in any one of their communities, go to the Arab community, go to the Asian community in the United States, and see what the demographics of economy look like in their fucking community. And you will not find a nigga business in any one of their communities, but yet and still they got such a high percentage in particular areas, they dominate. They dominate that area. You see what I'm saying? The fucking beauty supply, the Asians dominate that. You see what I'm saying? The fucking liquor stores and the gas stations, the Arab dominate that. You see what I'm saying? So they just totally dominate it. Where they damn near got 100%. You might got 4 or 5 black gas stations, 4 or 5, 6, 7, black stores spread across the city versus thousands of goddamn Arab stores. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got. And so here it is. See, it's the same thing. They taking that bottle out their fucking mouth. If you a citizen, that's one thing. But see, this is what the breakdown is, because you got a Trojan horse. You got a Trojan horse in the country. You see what I'm saying? Because they got more love for their mother country. They just using United States as a mean to get dough. You understand? Maybe they cities ain't, but they getting dough. They sending these motherfuckers across the border to be contacts for the cartel so they can, sell their dope right here in our cities and shit, destroying our communities. You look at all these fucking communities across the United States in the urban area of where black people stay, and you look at the decadence of those cities, and bottom line, it was dope that did that shit. That was the ultimate destructive weapon that destroyed the majority of these urban areas. And so ain't no way you gonna tell me you got any love for the community and upliftment. Yeah, okay, we put our hands in it too, but nah, for those who didn't have shit to do with it, making a conscious decision what must happen. Don't bring silly shit up to everybody, because everybody didn't do it. You see, everybody didn't have their hands in it, but it ultimately, you know what I'm saying, affected everybody in the community. And so, I mean, what is we to do today? Just because, some of our people that had their hands in it, that we are not saying, well, fuck this shit, whoever was at the table. You understand, with that chaotic, scheme to destroy the community, everybody that's connected, from the goddamn cartel deep down there in Mexico to the motherfuckers who brought that shit across the border, to the people, the connects that spread that shit across the United States, to the nigga that cooked it and chopped it up and put it in the plastic and put that shit out there on the street. Everybody involved, you see what I'm saying, must be charged evenly. You get everybody on the motherfucking line. You see what I'm saying? And so when we do that, you understand what I'm saying? That include them peoples that's coming across that goddamn border that's illegal. How in the fuck is they? And a lot of them is in here selling dope and being contacts for the cartel. And they've been doing this shit, who the fuck you think they selling to? And people's idolize these motherfuckers. They idolize the El Chapos, and they idolize them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? So what operation do black people got where we are destroying the, communities down there in Mexico? We ain't got nothing illegal going on where we target their communities and destroy their goddamn communities, but they got fucking trillion-dollar, billion-dollar operation drug sales going on in the United States, destroying our children. You understand? Another generation where they create all these synthetic ass drugs and shit to fuck up our babies' minds and shit. And they rap this shit. They're just like, I talk about the rappers. Yeah, they on some dumb shit, but the goddamn crackers own the masters. We don't say shit about that. The nigga rap, but the cracker own the masters. He the one getting the publishing. He's the one that signed the contract. Them niggas ain't getting shit. They ain't getting a motherfucking thing. He owned the publishing rights, the copyrights. Anytime he get paid on the motherfucking radio, the check go to him. Okay, so nobody talk about that. So you get all these white people that'll come up on YouTube and Twitter and TikTok and say how they got black fatigue, but they don't never go to these motherfucking Neanderthals or their own people. It's like they miss these motherfuckers. that is actually the motherfucker who running the whole operation. Most of the time, niggas is at the bottom. You might get one or two niggas that pop up every blue moon, but I mean, it still don't mean nothing. Your time coming too, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never seen one story where a motherfucker retired, doing some dumb shit. It's always a nigga got his head split. Somebody caught his ass coming out the apartment, the house, or caught the motherfucker downtown at the motherfucking restaurant. Motherfucker rolled by you. The day is coming. So I mean, it is what it is. And so, the day is up where they think, they could continue to come across the borders and shit and infest the United States with a lot of motherfucking criminals. That's exactly what it is. Criminals. And like I say, but at the same time, I don't want to exclude the ones, and I'm just gonna be 100 with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know how they operate. They close knit like that. Who you think these motherfuckers who was illegal, who you think they stand with? Huh? Who you think they stand with? The ones that got paperwork. No, these motherfuckers ain't got paperwork. They harbor them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? So the ones that are more likely to go out there and they got their Mexican flags and all of this shit yeah, they might got some paperwork, but they've been harboring the motherfuckers that's been illegal. Okay, so I mean, you really seriously got a Trojan horse inside. You understand what I'm saying? And you just say, I mean, damn, you talking about putting illegal motherfuckers out of the country. Illegal, ain't even supposed to be in. Now, imagine if you actually have to get into it with Mexico. You understand what I'm saying? What if you have to get into it with them? For whatever fucking reason. Motherfuckers fall out. Look at Russia and Ukraine. They brothers. They Russian. They come from the same mother. You understand what I'm saying? Both of them are Rus. They both Russians. You see what I'm saying? But one got to, but they come from the same mother, period. You understand what I'm saying? They come from the same fucking mother. And so if they can go to war and bomb each other, I mean, they bombing their ass relentlessly. You like they arch motherfucking enemies. So, I mean, you don't know. You don't know when you're going to fall out with a motherfucker. Shit, you don't know when you're gonna fall out with a motherfucker. Shit, they don't give a goddamn shit. I mean, you go back, goddamn it. Britain and France went to war. Shit, you know what I'm saying? They seem to be top allies today, but they was at one time. So you got to take that into consideration that you will fall out with a motherfucker, and then you got a Trojan horse in your motherfucking house like this that is willing to fight for the other side, man. That's crazy. That got to be dealt with, man. That got to be dealt with. Period. You know what I'm saying? That got to fucking be dealt with because you already know how they think about you. Okay. And I ain't saying ain't nobody got no love for you. You see what I'm saying? So you think they ain't gonna target? And the same motherfuckers telling you that you should go out there and march for them. If it really get down to the get down, they'll target your ass. They'll target your ass. And I'm gonna tell y'all nah. I'm gonna just tell you like this. And I'm gonna say it. They got hella animosity that black people ain't went out there. They already don't like. We already beefing. So you already know that motherfucker that now that black people didn't just we ain't going out there. Now you got some little foolish motherfuckers. Them is paid motherfuckers to go out there and do that shit. You see what I'm saying? They paid to go out there and do that shit. But for real, black people, and so they gonna feel some kind of way that niggas did not go out there and support them in this bullshit. They gonna target you. They're gonna target you. So you might as well get ready for that. You might as well get ready. You think we beefing now, it's gonna be really on. It's on. Even though, see, that's some shit that ain't really, you don't see it, but it's there. And it ain't got nothing to do. They say, oh, these bitch ass niggas don't want to come out here and ride for us and yeah and support us. That okay. Okay, you know how that shit coming out their mouth, so you already know it's on. Well, so it ain't like you sitting on your hands and shit. It's on. So you got to watch it. You got to watch him with a certain, you know what I'm saying? You got to, and that's just the way that it is. Well, how else is you gonna look at that? You gonna be foolish and think they ain't thinking like when they already doing it. You see what I'm saying? But now they're gonna escalate. You understand the situation? You see what I'm saying? They're gonna escalate the situation, and so you might as well go ahead and just you could be you could be peaceful to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But just know that it's on. Keep your eye on their ass. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Keep your eye on their ass. Period. Don't be out in the street fumbling around or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Stay your ass away from that shit and keep your ass out of their areas. And you understand what I'm saying? And just keep your eye on motherfuckers. This ain't a time to just be out here in these streets, man, and just, yeah. You stay your motherfucking ass away from that bullshit and keep your family safe and out of the motherfucking way. You see? And cause it's gonna get uglier before it get better. And at this point in time, it's really like it's gonna come to the point where it cannot be, it just gonna go where it's gonna go. Cause I know people thinking like, oh, y'all motherfuckers gonna come out against the US and shit, and y'all motherfuckers gonna fly these flags and shit. Y'all done for, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers done for. That's just something you don't do. You feel what I'm saying? That's just something you don't do. You don't come in another nation flying another flag, especially, it's one thing again if you just, you come from somewhere, but this you here now, this is your home, and so people can fly in peace and in solidarity of where they come from and shit, and you know what I'm saying? That's understandable. That's understandable. But in a time or fuck you. Take your ass where you came from. You see? Let's watch this video before we get up off of here, family. And motherfucker, the Hispanic motherfuckers was flexing on them niggas in Chicago, not long ago. They talking about they run them motherfucking streets. That's what they say. Yeah, fuck them. Them is paid actors. Them niggas out there paid. You see how they out there talking about Black Lives Matter. They gaslighting you niggas. They gaslighting you niggas. This ain't got a damn thing to do with black people. Thank you, family. Yeah, a lot of them out there pay. How long you think you can let that go on? How long you think that you can let that go on? Can't let that go on too long. And you know that shit fake, cause you know what? If it had anything to really do with if black people tried to do, man, listen here, niggas it already be over with. It already be over with. They'd have came out there with the water hoses and the dogs and every motherfucking thing else. They ain't gonna let black people act crazy like that. You think they'll let niggas act crazy like that? Is y'all, what world is y'all living in? Man, please. They'd have been put the water hoses on y'all niggas. They would have been, nigga, they would have been shooting rubber bullets and some real bullets too. You understand? Spraying motherfucker. They would have started macing motherfuckers and shit and this, that, and the third, man. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way. So they know a lot of that shit is scripted, but a lot of them motherfuckers that's out there are paid by motherfuckers like George Soros, who ain't nothing but he topples governments. He do that shit. He pay motherfuckers and in certain groups and shit. And I believe they were saying that even Black Lives Matters was being funded by George Soros. That's why they got an attachment to that no pride movement. Every time they go out there, the no pride movement go out there too. So you guys see, that's the crazy shit. You got the rainbow boys out there. You see what I'm saying? You got they out there with they out there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, George Soros funding them and the No Pride, all the groups, old crazy ass, weird ass motherfuckers that ain't nobody, and they always attach it. So your struggle is not attached, to the No Pride movement and shit. Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all a bunch of paid actors. But anyway, you stay very aware of your surroundings and stay aware of this situation. Keep your ass out of it. Don't even engage motherfuckers for real. We could speak amongst one another, but I wouldn't even engage with them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Ain't no we've been it. I mean, why we gonna act like this shit brand new? You know what I'm saying? We already know what the situation is between us, the Neanderthal, the Hispanic race, and the rest of them. Our damn relationships are already carved in stone, been carved in stone for many, many years now. So why we gonna get up in situations like this and act like all of a sudden this shit brand new? Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all better be and keep your eye because they're gonna have animosity about they're gonna have animosity, and they're gonna let them go down for insurrection. Let their ass go down because I'm gonna tell you they gonna start just like they did them motherfuckers in after January 6th. I look at it all the same. I don't it's all the same. They should have did their ass you gave their ass the time that they gave them, they should have got it. Yeah, they should have got that goddamn time, for doing dumb shit like that. So you know that, when it all goes said and done, motherfuckers out there gonna get cases. Oh yeah, you gonna have a motherfucking case. So you can go out there if your dumb ass want to. You see what I'm saying? When they give your ass 10 years and shit, or give you a 7-year bid or a 10-year bid because your ass out there attacking the police and shit and this, that, and the third, but you won't do it for no black cause. You ain't gonna do it for no black cause. You ain't gonna take your ass out there for no black cause. But you gonna run out there and put your motherfucking life and your safety and your family's safety on the line for some bullshit like this. Better keep your ass, better keep your ass in the house unless you making money. You see what I'm stay your ass as far away from them them epicenters as possible. And man, and as far as this shit go, this is this shit that you seeing, man, it's a flex on the government, but it's a flex on everybody in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, like I said, man, whatever happened to their ass, it need to happen. Straight up. The motherfuckers, even the motherfuckers, if y'all been harboring motherfuckers and then you want to bring your ass out here and act like you committed a goddamn crime. Harboring motherfuckers was illegal. You done committed a goddamn crime. Yes, you have. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers, your day and your time is up. All right, family, we got one more for the road, man. We're going to talk about Lord Jamar. I wasn't going to talk about the nigga, but he done went down to such a low state that, we got to go on and put his kind out here in front of the world and let it be known that this is just the saddest nigga on the internet right now. But we're going to talk about it. Make sure you hit that Patreon over at the top of the chat, man. Get over there, get that work. It's waiting on you. It's a very dynamic catalog of live streams over there, and kingcity.com. Make sure you subscribe. Don't get off of here without subscribing, and go to the other pages and subscribe over there too. All right, family, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.